Welcome to the mess we call our groove. PK and DK bumble through truth. Trisha, Steven gifting us this ride. Donations fuel our chaos collide. We mess it up with relationship hacks. Advice that sticks to nothing exact. Plus subs who set the bar high. Free folks you tolerate, we don't lie. Tonight PK almost bit the dust on. DK bloated or a baby bump we hump. We ruin your love life, that's our quest. PK, DK bringing you sanitized mess. Riding on this wild and shaky rail, we tell the tales where wisdom fails. Every week another boss to thank. Your poor choices keeping us on rank. Laughing through the pain, we grip the mic. Treading the chaos, we fuel the hype. Bearing the burdens of advice so wrong. PK, DK, the poorly written song. Empty bottles of failed advice. Join the circus, we roll the dice. In this zoo of misdirections, we thrive on flawed connections.
Yeah, that's tonight's song. That's tonight's intro song. Every week we'll have one. So what I want to do is make make sure if anybody donates tonight, write down those names because I want to put them in next week's intro song.
You got it.
Like we did that, and I apologize if I think I got Trisha and I got Stephen Chase, and did I forget anybody? Or that's pretty much it, right?
That's what we got.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out.
How the hell are you, PK, Denise?
Hi, DK here.
This is the second bedroom, i.e. the studio. This is the chat. Hi, chat. How are you? If you're listening, if you're not watching us, because then we have PK and DK Plus, so you don't have to sit through the commercials. And I packed the commercial.
Yeah, we got to.
Gotta. I'm trying to do. I don't want to pack the commercials, but gotta pack the commercials. But for $7.99, Supercast and Apple, no commercials. Big thanks to everybody that does have a PK and DK Plus subscription. What else do we have to say? What else is?
Thank you so much for joining us. We are here on this Wine Wednesday, and I do have a brand new one that I picked up from the local store. I'm actually really intrigued. It's a citrus kissed Pinot Grigio, so we'll get into that in just a little bit.
I have all my important paper. I don't want to flash these papers because they're business papers. Because out of nowhere,
taxes.
Apple.
I was like taxes. That's
that
May.
too. Yeah.
Or April.
No, we got 4 weeks still.
Oh God, 4 weeks.
Oh, your boy's push it to the limit.
Yeah, for real.
That's a jam too. Yeah, well, when you're not making a lot of money, you got to push it to the limit.
Yeah,
But Apple just came at me, and they were like, we need to verify you. And I'm like, yo, we've been doing this for God knows how long. We've been getting paid for the last 3 years.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, you got to verify us?
Yeah. Oh, because we finally are making money, that's why.
No, we're not.
Oh.
They just had to verify that we weren't, I guess, maybe people were scamming. I don't know.
Oh.
But I had to go dig up all of our forms,
that were a legit
Texas
business?
Controller of Public Accounts, the Office of the Secretary of State. I don't know what the hell it is.
I think it's COMP, Comptroller.
So anyway, let me put that stuff down there in case I missed that. You want to do a roll call?
Yeah, drop in your cities, everybody.
A lot of people in the chat. Why do we do a roll call? Because the people must
be heard. I messed that up.
Messed that one up.
Let's do it
both
again.
did. That's all right.
No, I was typing.
Well, because I have it coming up in. I have an instant voice now.
I wanted to type, but I couldn't type and speak.
Oh my God! I threw it to you because I had to do the exact same thing. I forgot to power up.
Fire it up.
One of my.
Moment?
Hold on.
Taking a moment. Hi guys, what's up? Everyone's dropping in cities. I got it. I can.
The worst password ever. My password.
I'm not gonna say it because I bet I know what it is.
The lover one.
Oh my God, that is really
it's
old.
So bad. I mean, at least it's not password 1 2 3 4. And I wish I could tell y'all, but
yeah, it might still be my password for a few things.
Does anybody else do the automatic passwords? And we're like, we'll do a strong one. I'm like, yeah, nobody's gonna hack me. And then
you forget.
They never I don't forget. Google forgets.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The browser never remembers, and then I have to keep resetting it. I'm like, oh, geez, Louise.
Should have just done password 1 2 3 4.
Somebody just come up, please. Somebody, where's Dave? Mysterious Dave, where are you? Can you please invent? Because I'm sure he can.
Okay.
Invent something else, and so we don't have to use passwords.
All right.
All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I meant to say that in the intro song, it didn't turn out as well, but I had some teasers in there.
Oh.
I almost died today. Final Destination. I swear to you, I almost passed the F out.
Oh, my God.
And then I glued my fingers together.
Yeah, see, you said that.
I called Elia with an emergency. Dude called me back 2 hours later. Thanks for the help, buddy. And then he was like, He was like, "Hi, I'm flattered that I would be the person that you
Yeah,
would
because
call."
I was like, you didn't call me. You didn't even text
because I
me.
knew you wouldn't know.
Oh.
And that's exactly what I told
Did
him.
you
So
call
I was
your
like,
Chat GPT boyfriend?
you're my go-to when it comes to like manly stuff that I should know,
Life?
but I don't life. Yeah, you're my go-to. If you're watching, you're my go-to. So
Very
I
sweet
needed
of
you, buddy, and I called you in a panic, and nothing.
Don't forget he also has a kid.
Yeah, I know.
The tiny, tiny little baby
I
that's
gotta
teething.
give him a hard time. I gotta give him a hard time.
All right, so yeah, drop in your cities. And why do we do a roll call?
Because the people must be heard.
There we go. I do see Jacqueline hanging out in Sugarland, Texas. We got Justin in Minnesota.
Oh no, the Snuggle Sisters. Does that mean I have to set an hour? Where's my timer? I can't curse for an hour? What the heck?
You went way forward. I'm not even there yet. I'm only on 3.
Okay, go ahead.
We
Set
got
my timer.
Larissa. Shout out Savannah, Georgia. I thought, Larissa, you were in Texas. Are you in Savannah? You flying?
What are you doing in Savannah, you silly goose?
What is happening? Saints Tat, haven't seen you in the chat for a while.
The heck's up, Saints Tat?
Just saying, hey, guys. We got
What's
Yarel in Pasadena.
Get down, Dina!
Bootleg 73 in Milwaukee with an IE, the OG.
Hey, should I
Andrew-
set the timer instead of an hour to 55 minutes? Like every time they tune in, it should be less and less time
just do
of
you.
a clean show.
You just do you because
No, because I like to be clean.
I know, but
I really
you
do.
also
No.
are interrupting me, and that
I'm sorry.
There's
It's
nothing,
a nasty habit
There's
that I
nothing
just.
more that irritates me right now.
It's only
in
been
this exact
15 years of
moment,
it, is what I'm saying.
In this exact moment. is what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
what I do.
Yeah, so get
you
back.
think she'd be normal, gotten used to it by now.
Andrew and Leslie in Lawrenceville, Georgia, checking in. We got Nancy in Baytown. Haven't seen Nancy in the chat for a while.
My dad was trying to buy a house, or was looking at a house in Baytown, and
Oh.
I was like, yo.
Where's that at? I mean,
It's like an hour
South?
going east.
East?
How we drove through? You are the worst directionally challenged individual
I
on the
went to Conroe, but I don't remember Baytown.
Yeah, so I told
Is it
I
close?
told my pops, I'm like, it's a nice house and all, but like it seems to me, and I could be wrong, maybe you can correct me, but it seems to me all the natural disasters, like they hit everywhere, but they are just really focused at Baytown.
Oh.
Like if something bad happens, it's gonna happen
Is it
in
because
Baytown.
it's in the
I don't
bay?
know why.
It's in the bay, and
Maybe?
there's just all of this stuff that's.
I don't know.
Pew. All right. Curtis joining, rolling through Portland. We got Joe Hammond in ATL. ATL, what
Oh.
up? Tressa Soto Cobos. I haven't seen you, Tressa, in a while. Finishing my workout in Tigard. What's been
Nice.
going on? Haven't seen you.
What the heck is Tigard? That's what your grandma moved at. We
Yeah.
were in Tigard. We
Right-
went to a.
right outside of Tigard in King City.
What was that bar that we went to? That
It was an Irish
bar.
I don't know. It was fun.
Tigard.
Yeah, exactly. That's when you know you're not from there.
No.
Tigard. Let's see. Oh no, Orlando. Hey, from Trisha. Sugarland. That's Preston.
Is
What up?
Orlando a person checking in or somebody checking in from Orlando?
Trisha in Orlando.
Oh, did you hear? See, you're telling me these cities, and I can't help myself. I have to interject because then I'll forget. But Orlando, Disney's in Orlando. Did you hear the lawsuit that's going around? And I was like, there's no way they're exaggerating. No chance this is real. So I dug up the actual lawsuit, and sure enough, it's real. So this lady's husband, who's a doctor,
Okay.
I was allergic to something. And he told the restaurant, and it was a Disney-owned restaurant, right? Anyway, they served it to him, and he ended up dying.
Oh,
So there's a giant
terrible.
lawsuit. Get this. And I had to look it up because I didn't think it was real. Disney tried to dismiss the lawsuit. Well, I don't want to say Disney, but Disney because it's their lawyers. So,
Okay.
they tried to dismiss the lawsuit by saying that the dude had clicked on the terms on Disney Plus. So,
Oh my God.
yeah.
On Disney
Shit
Plus,
happens.
not even
Stuff
in.
happens.
Not even in. Oh,
No,
that's
on
the
Disney-
That's the very first thing that you hear now when you go out to restaurants. Do you have
Did
any
you click on the
dietary
terms?
restrictions?
Oh,
no,
that-
no,
yeah,
no. Of course
right,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said. I said the other. Yeah. Anyway, all right, Adam, checking in Portland.
What's up, Adam?
And then Ace Gilmore has a correction already. So
Already?
shout out.
But we already screwed up.
Yeah,
Let me
it was me.
applaud that.
It was me.
Oh, that's par for the course. Yeah.
Ace
What'd you screw up?
Gilmore. It's pronounced controller, even though it's comptroller.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't
Clearly,
know.
really, I said it was
I don't know.
comptroller. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like computer. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It looks like a computer.
Jesus Cortez in Madera.
I'm sorry, correction.
Oh, Jesus. 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 That's the second time I screwed up. I'm not talking anymore.
God, do I have that prank call? I really want to hear that. I don't know.
Fireball Carol's
No, nobody likes.
in Salem, so I'm still going down.
Keep going. I'm going to look for it.
Against Knuckle Sisters just joining.
Knuckle Sisters?
The Snuggle
Oh, the
Sisters.
Snuggle. I was like, holy crap, we got dirty.
The
Did you
Magonzo.
screw up the Snuggle Sisters with that?
Complete opposite. The
Yeah.
Magonzo checking in from Spring, Texas. Rodrigo in Porterville. Where the F is Franco. That is a good point. Where is Franco?
I was thinking about Franco. I was thinking about
what is going on?
Dyson. What's his name? Dyson? No, Patrick.
Oh, that's his last name.
Yeah, I got it.
I talked to Patrick.
I hate it when I, like, if I can't remember. I meet people, I work with people for a year and still screw up their name. So I learned your name. You better come back to the show, is what I'm saying. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
Good news, bad news. I found the Jesus prank phone call. It's the dirty version.
Oh, Snuggle Sisters, turn it down.
No. I'll play it in an hour.
Oh,
no, I have my timer. I will play it in 50. What does it say? 3 minutes?
50. That sounds great.
Yeah, 52 minutes. I'll play, and it's pretty dirty if I recall correctly.
I love your old school pranks. But anyway, shout out to everyone not only in our chat but joining later. Join on Facebook, on all social media platforms. My coworkers who like to join in, but don't tell me.
What's up, Katrina?
And then they're like,
"Oh, what's up?"
You don't know. You don't know anybody else's name.
Matthew.
No, damn it.
I don't know.
Shut up.
Those are the people that I know.
It's not.
Courtney. No, did I already say that?
Yeah, she's in Palm Springs now.
And what was the other K? Katrina. I already said that.
Yeah, she's a C.
I don't know.
Katrina with the C.
Oh, there's pomegranate. What's pomegranate? What is it? Prometheus? No, it's pomegranate. No, it's Pomeranian? What is it? What is it? Priyanka. I was right there. I was so close right there.
What about my boss who gifted us this lovely Andre that's still hanging out in the corner?
I'm not going to lie to you. It doesn't matter. Like, eventually, she's going to end up firing you. And I understand that.
Oh, stop it.
Hold on. Hear me out. I understand it's your boss. I understand it's your boss. But I have a different relationship with her. I know that you went with me to her house in London multiple Christmases and stuff, but because of the history, I can't look at her as your boss. I'm just like some random chick that's gonna eventually fire you.
Oh my, she would never. Yeah. Unless I did a crappy job.
And I'll still hang out with her, and hopefully we'll still be invited to go to Southampton. No, Haran, something about herons. Is that a bird? Were they England? The queen, no. Who does the races now? I am off the reservations.
Yeah, you definitely are not coming.
Multiple reservations. We're going to get to Wine Wednesday. What else?
Good Lord, Prometheus.
I don't know. What was her name? Pomegranate, what was it? Priyanka. How am I supposed to remember that one? That's too many fucking letters.
Jeez, PK.
Every time I screw up, I'm going to drink, which is going to make me screw up more. But I'm going to do my best.
And don't forget about Sweet Ruth.
Sweet Ruth. Which one's Ruth?
Ruth, you know.
What, am I supposed to know all your coworkers? Did you know my coworkers when I worked on the radio here in Houston?
Yes. In fact, they all thought that I was actually a part of the radio station. Like, oh, Denise, welcome back. I'm like, I never worked for CBS. At least in Houston. Yeah. I was like, you guys thought I did, but no. I mean, I was the extra hands for like Jilly when we did Drink Houston nights. By the way, shout out Josh and Jilly coming to visit.
Can we say that?
I was allowed to say it. So, yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I feel bad because, Josh recently doesn't have a job, but, I've been in this game. Like, I'm the Tom Brady of this game now. So it's like I'm trying to get as much work as I can done and, like, as many resumes I can get out and, like, apply for different jobs as much as I can before they get here so I can get some quality time. But I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I even caulked their shower downstairs. Are we going to use that one?
Yes, I could use a shower. What are you talking about?
And I'll tell you about that experience because I kid you not. Like Final Destination, folks. I'm not even kidding around.
Are they going to use the shower? No, PK. We're going to go outside in the back with the hose.
It's a pretty bad shower. Maybe they're going to use the one up here.
Oh, okay. I see your point.
I don't know.
Okay, I see. I thought I'm like, no, they're not going to shower.
No. So, yeah, but they're coming to visit. Also begs the question of we don't know. Let me just say right at the top of the show, we don't know what we're going to do next week. We might have to push the show because they are here. It might be just awkward unless they go out to like a bar or something. I mean, they're always welcome to join us, but I don't want to get to, first, I don't want to force them to have to do this.
Yeah.
Second, I don't want to get to where we're having a good time and then something slips and I don't want to play with anybody's money,
anything.
So
right.
I don't know.
To be
we'll
determined.
Have to play it by ear, follow us. I'm going to drop it in Discord. If you're not in our Discord, shame on you. Shame on you. Look at the fun we're having in Discord.
Yeah, what's going on? I see some amazing pictures from Meg's
working
out. I don't know.
Look at this bridge.
Wait. If you tap the right picture, it looks like a sign of some kind, so maybe we could read it. Arizona!
Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm like, where's she at? I'm right next to the Welcome to Arizona sign.
She must be in Texas.
Wow, that's awesome. You bungee, they got to do bungeeing off of this, right?
my
Off this
God.
bridge. I'm not a big fan of the.
I mean, I am up for any adventure, but that one terrifies
I'll do
me.
No, I don't know. Skydiving when I had. So if you don't know, I did skydiving for a promotion for radio like multiple times, and then I got a little too cocky to where I'm like, I'm just gonna do it like Tom Cruise by myself. So I took the
Mr.
lessons.
Stunt boy.
And on the 8th jump, I wasn't maneuvering fast enough, and the guy ran into me to get me to turn, dislocated my shoulder. It was a whole thing. But skydiving is the only thing that now it's hard for me. I can watch videos again, but it was for a while. It was really hard, tough to explain. It was really difficult to watch a first-person experience, like a video of a first-person experience of somebody skydiving. It would just make me uneasy in the stomach. It was the closest. It was.
You think that was the closest to death experience? You've had
100%.
a lot.
No, that
but-
one was because you have about like not a lot of time, and you know that in minutes you will be dead if you can't figure this out, and you're in the most extreme pain that you've ever been in. And you obviously I couldn't navigate when I had both arms in, and now one's flailing around.
Oh my God! So at that point,
so it was awful.
I mean, clearly you and I have shared this story before, but what were your thoughts when your arm is dislocated? They're yelling at you. You can't do anything. You're holding one thing in your mouth, and your legs are doing what?
Nah, that was next. The first thing that happens when he bumped into me and I knew it was out. I didn't waste any time. I was like, I don't care if I fail. If I don't, if they're yelling at me, like I don't want to waste any time. So I did exactly what I saw in the video. And by the way, if you take like solo skydiving lessons, they at least for me, they put me in a room and they were like, watch these, and they would put in like a VHS tape. They were like, watch this 30 minutes. And then you go, and they were like, what'd you learn? Okay, let's go up. It's not like there's somebody in the class really teaching you these things. It was like, just watch. We're going to ask you some questions. We're going up.
Yeah. Well,
and I think they were very nonchalant about it because they're jumping with you so they can just pull your chute.
Of course.
And then the rest of it is pretty easy peasy.
So how many times do you have to go up before you can go alone?
God, I don't remember. I remember that it was my 8th jump when everything went to hell.
How many times before did you do it?
Well, that was my 8th jump. And then before that, I did it like 3-4 times for the radio.
By yourself?
No, that was for the radio.
Okay.
But then you're strapped with somebody.
No, I know.
And
I've done it.
then I did the lessons, and it was like maybe another like 3 times with somebody.
I just didn't know if it was your first time solo you did it. And I was like, you really
It
are.
wasn't. It was so far in, which really wasn't far in, that I got a little too,
See,
like,
that's where I'm going with it.
Come on, Playboy.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
Because you could pay somebody to go up with you to film you, right? And somebody asked me on that jump, do you want me to film you? And then the reason you want to do that is so you can look at your jump and your movements, and then you can be like, oh, I did this wrong or that. Well, me, I'm like, I already got this, brah. I ain't even paying attention to the tapes.
The VHS.
Brah. Anyway, now I wish I would have had somebody tape it, but I go back to the
you
jump.
would never be able to watch that again. Here's the thing.
Probably today.
Well, I think like more recently, we've talked about it on the show before, but you are doing like video replay, and a lot of it is.
I was.
Okay.
Shout out, Tony.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony.
Tony's been on vacation. Next
Where are you
vacation.
doing? Can somebody remind me in the chat to talk about Tony got robbed?
Yeah.
He got robbed. They took his drone. They took his backpack.
I don't know what.
They took his masculinity. Oh, it was awful.
But
maybe I can call him.
I was gonna say because all I've seen was not even from his own post. Like there was nothing on his personal
no dude's
page.
gonna be like, I got robbed.
That's all.
The only thing you post if you're a dude is like, I robbed somebody.
I'm sure that
but the other person posted it.
Don't want it all, out there.
Why? It wasn't even.
Anyway, what I was saying about like, doing your film, like, you're doing basketball, sports, whatever, football, and then all of a sudden you get an injury. Like, thankfully you haven't had one where it's a shoulder injury because I still feel like you'd be queasy. There's no way that you can go and be like watching it. Like
I still am queasy, and it's like my worst fear is if this really materializes into anything, and I'm working like an NBA game, and somebody dislocates a shoulder, and then the director is like, "All right, who's got the angle?"
You have to do it. It's your job.
I'm gonna power through.
You have to.
But
you still gonna cry a little bit?
I'm not looking forward to it.
I think you're gonna cry inside.
Anyway, I didn't even finish my story because you didn't care about my story.
Go
so
on.
it dislocated. I immediately did the rolling out of bed maneuver because that's what I do remember from the tape. You roll out of bed, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna get tested now." So and as soon as I was on my back, I just immediately opened.
Yeah.
Like I probably wasn't supposed to be that high up, but yeah. And then it was like dangling.
Do you think like 60 seconds or how long until you opened it till you finally hit ground?
It was longer. It was longer because you're supposed to fall for 60 seconds and then you open it and then you have like a few minutes. The free fall part is boring. It's kind of like the people with like the fan in the back and the parachute at the beach and they're like, oh, look at me. It's boring. It's like you're so slow. Hot air balloon's boring. You're like barely moving. Unless you hit a power line, boring.
It's in the air. And what if it like collides
That's
into
what I'm
something?
saying. Unless it collides. But because it happened right away, I opened it and then I had a lot of time to think about how I would be paralyzed, because the way that when you're skydiving you don't break your legs is you flare right at the last minute, right? You flare and that slows you down, and then that's how, like, if you ever watch anybody skydive, that's how they like to walk. You just flare. Yeah. Well, I can't lift my arm. And also to turn, you do that. You pull your right arm, your left arm.
And you pull them. Yeah.
But I can only turn in one direction, and in my helmet, it's just a walkie-talkie, and they were like, turn left, can you not? And you can't talk back to them either, just a speaker. Can you not hear me? Turn left. Why is you turning right? Why are you turning right? Turn left. And I'm like, mother effer, I can't turn left. I can't lift my arm up. I've got the other cord in my mouth.
Yeah.
So I got real close to the ground, and I'm like, just
Did they have an ambulance?
Just nut up, here we go. Like,
they have an ambulance waiting for you?
no, because they didn't know that there was something wrong with me. They just thought I was stupid.
If you're just like, are you just like turning in like a tornado? Circles
no,
all the way down?
wasn't all the way. No, I would go like in like blocks or something, and just try to figure it out. And then right before I hit the ground, I was like, F it, I'm just gonna flare all the way to the right and just biff it, like just fall on my face, basically. So I just I fell and then just kept rolling on the dislocated arm. And they ran up to me, and I was like, it's out. I was pretty much screaming, probably crying.
It didn't go back in automatically. That has
no, then they called the
times.
ambulance to cut the thing off me, and I had to go to the hospital and put me to sleep to put it back in. Okay, it was a whole thing.
So at what point did you realize that it was time for surgery, since your arm has dislocated?
Not that time, I'll tell you that.
Multiple times. No.
You made me get the surgery when we were in Houston by the doctor that did the Texans. So I was like, this guy got to know what he's doing. He didn't, because then he came out again dancing to Avicii. So I had to get another surgery. And luckily, it stayed in this time. So
far, no. That's when you touch wood.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's a wall.
But I did. I'll finish the story by saying that, I did go back and I was like, I can't finish these lessons, because then I honestly did feel like it was hard for me to look at people doing skydiving. I don't know why. It's like I knew that it probably wouldn't happen again. I knew what went wrong. I knew all these things. But for some, I had this weird bodily and emotional reaction to skydiving for such a long time. Anyway, so I went back to tell them. And they told me that on that day, I was actually not the worst student, because they had another lady, didn't dislocate anything, but she landed like a mile away in somebody's backyard, and they had to go find her. I'm like, how stupid is that lady? I had one arm and I nailed this ass.
Yeah. Well,
what?
Another question. Going back to liability, and disgusting.
A little bit of food in my mouth. Woo, it's out now, though.
Okay, so back to liability, tying it back in with the Disney thing. So since you signed like a waiver, but there literally was a guy that bumped into you and caused your shoulder to dislocate. It wasn't your fault.
It was like when we were working at iHeart, and everybody was like, you should sue for this, you should sue for that.
Oh, yeah, when I cracked my jaw in the air, and I still had to work and all that shenanigans.
Probably would have been the smart thing. We'd be driving Bentleys right now, just doing this for fun. But I think there's something to be said about having principles, feeling good about your decisions, and I knew that they did their best.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could have been in the room when I was watching the videos or whatever. But the videos work, really.
That also is like your own personal responsibility. If you're going to pay money to fling yourself out of an airplane with a parachute only.
Yeah, no, I did not open the umbrella. Bootleg.
Actually, yes, that actually is correct.
Quick,
bootleg.
bro.
That is 100% correct. Another time PK dislocated his shoulder when he was playing Mary Poppins in the middle of a Portland, Oregon.
All right, speaking of umbrellas, let me get to this perfect tie-in, instant voice note, because the people must be heard. If you want to leave us a comment.
That story is hilarious.
You can leave us a comment live on the show. You can leave us a comment next week as you're listening back when I post the show. You can leave us a message 24/7, 1 in the morning. Say what's up, won't you? Go to pkndk.com. You'll see the Ivan button. You hit it. You record a message, and it comes in. And this one involves Umbrella Academy.
Yay!
BK, you don't need to put this on the podcast. I just want to give you a better explanation. on Umbrella Academy season.
Let me pause and explain that he sent another instant voice note. I thought that this one did a better job explaining everything.
Okay.
So I'm just skipping the first one. To catch you up, he wasn't the biggest fan of the last season of Umbrella Academy. If you
season
have
4?
seen it, yeah, the last season on Netflix.
Yeah, season 4.
Series is over, and this is
what?
a well done review. Let me just start from the top once again. Here we go.
BK, you don't need to put this on the podcast. I just want to give you a better explanation on Umbrella Academy season 4 because I feel like I didn't do well in the previous Ivan. The best I can say is that this season had
this one's money.
A lot of potential, but because Netflix really screwed over the show, they're supposed to have between 8 and 10 episodes, but Netflix only gave them 6 episodes. Literally just focus on the most important parts of the story. But reality, the most important parts of the story is the character development, the relationships with the characters, which I feel like wasn't enough time. 6 episodes for a show like that isn't enough time. You can only focus on the story. And while that story was interesting, I feel like they could have focused more on different concepts. And the creators wanted to explore more on different concepts that they brought into season 4. Like season 4 was like a huge pot of potential, and it just got destroyed. I give it a 6.5, maybe a 7.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Bye. I'm not that diehard of a fan. Like, I really love the first 2 seasons, and then Ilya told me to watch Doom Patrol, which is pretty much the same show,
Wait.
and it's on HBO Max, I think.
Doom Patrol, is that the one with the guy
Same show.
from Green? Okay. He's green and he was from Gossip Girl?
I don't know the cast of
very
Gossip Girl.
tight, pants.
I got something tight for you. So I kind of fell off, and then I did watch the last season. And the take that I had away from the last season is that to me it was the exact same ending that if anybody saw, and nobody has said this online. So many people have been dissing the ending, and I'm not disputing that at all. Like, I do think it was rust. I don't know, the love triangle they did is weird and ruined like that character, and like I agree with all those things, right? I still think it was a fun season to watch, especially like what else are you going to watch, really? But I will say that the ending was Dark's ending, not done as well. Where like and if you haven't seen Dark, shame on you. Best show that maybe I've ever seen, right? Unfortunately, it's in German, so you got to do the subtitles because the people that dubbed it in English stink. Ruins the show if you try to watch the dub. You have to read it, and it's the best show you'll ever see. So much better than Lost, and it has all these elements. However, going back to Umbrella Academy, like they did the exact same thing where the main people just dissolved. They ceased to exist, right? But
No
it just
spoiler
didn't
alerts, right?
have the impact that it had on Dark.
Yeah.
And it just felt rushed.
It really, shockingly, for once, I sat through all 6 episodes on Sunday. I don't know the last
you in the
time.
chat. You said The Boys.
Oh my God, that's the one I'm talking about.
First of all, no. You're still on season 1, and they're on season 5. So F out of here with your lies. Oh, I love The Boys so much. Do you really? Do you really?
One guy.
F out of here. Cut that bitch out.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Be polite. Sorry, something just happened outside. I don't know.
It's the neighbor's dogs.
Oh, it sounded like someone was getting ripped apart.
No, it's just the dogs.
Oh, they're just barking?
It's normal. It's par for the course.
Yeah, welcome to the studio.
The Boys was first good season, now kind of blah. I've heard about that regarding The Boys. I did. So anyway, Umbrella Academy, I would still say to watch it. It's still fun. It's just, I see like the love triangle shouldn't have happened, and they should have spent more time to really tie it in together. They could have spent the minutes better, you know.
Yeah.
There's still some fun times, though, and I thought in the last season.
I didn't realize that was the final, like the series.
It said it everywhere. Anytime we clicked on something, it said the final.
The series finale? That's
anyway,
what it said?
she
Okay.
made me go to see Everything Ends.
No, it ends with us.
Tonight. Everything Ends tonight with us. No, she made me see that movie. And,
no, let me pause you for a second because it wasn't just, Denise made PK go. No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Dark Horse Comics in Milwaukee got to support it. Did they do?
Oh, gotta support Dark Horse.
I didn't know if they did Umbrella because Umbrella was written by My Chemical Romance, the lead singer. I just saw an article. I did zero fact checking on that, and I was actually very impressed. I was like, wow. But yeah, I don't know if he's, yeah. So, your movie. How
Yeah.
did I end up watching this chick flick?
It's not I mean, yes, it is a chick flick, right? You probably were like two males only in the theater.
Yeah.
But I've been talking about it, and I honestly did not think that you were going to go with me. I didn't care like who I went with or when I went with. But on Friday, we were in a group chat with some friends that we always hang out like Friday nights, and they're like, "Do you want to hang?" And you're like, "Oh, it's date night." And I was like, "That's weird." Like, PK, we can do date night whenever. It's not a big deal. But then you actually were like, "No, there's this movie she wants to see." And long story short, like I like to say, I came home. I had a dress, beautiful pink, hot pink dress. PK steamed it. He not only got movie tickets, but then we get there. I'm like, I'm hungry. He goes, "Oh, you can just eat popcorn." I'm like, "Oh, that's not dinner." But I already made reservations for like a nice dinner. Like I was very, very,
It was great.
very impressed.
In the car, she's like, "I'm so hungry." I'm like, "Well, there's going to be popcorn there, not there?"
Yeah.
So then I parked between the theater and the restaurant. So she didn't know. I was like, oh, that like 5 minutes where she was just like, "Did this mother effer really steam my dress and tell me I could just eat popcorn?" I was laughing on the inside.
And then like I brought out like my sparkly Velcro shoes that I hardly ever wear because I don't have a reason anymore.
Yeah.
But it was
You
I
know,
just
you
thought,
wouldn't want to impress me.
well, I did. So like here's what happened. I'm sitting at lunch and like with my other coworkers, and I was like, "Oh, PK says we have a date night." I'm like, I'm actually really excited. Like, I don't know the last time we've had like a full on like date night where he's planned everything. I'm like, this is exciting. And then the movie, we loved it. I loved it. There's a lot more I will go into at some point. But then like afterwards, like an impromptu photo shoot, and it just was a total blast of a night. And I was like, I don't know the last time I felt so like, I don't know, loved or special. Like you love me when you make sandwiches for me. I know. But just like, you actually took an effort to know what I enjoy and like, and to make sure that I came home and I had a dress and quickly got ready in 10 minutes, and it was just very sweet.
All right, I just want yes or no's. Just yes or no, nothing else, just yes or no.
Understood.
From anybody in the chat, did PK after all this work get lucky? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Let's see right now. It's going to be a 50-50 really. Yes or no? Just drop it in, y'all. I'll give you a few seconds. Go ahead, just drop it in. In fact, we'll circle back. I'll tell you my review of the movie in a second. First, I want to complain about chick flicks. Y'all, what the F? You want to tell the sorority chicks in Houston that they ain't black? Oh my! They walked in. They were talking at the theater.
I joined too. It wasn't just
might
the
not
sorority
be the
chicks.
stereotype, but my black friends, they talking, and Mark, who happens to be white, they love to talk to the theater, and I'm like, shut the F up. And they never came in all at once. They would come in like throughout.
Oh my God, I know. I was like, the movie started like,
what the F are we doing? Just shut up and sit down.
It started 10. All right, it started like 30. I'm like, y'all, it started 45 minutes ago. You're in the wrong theater right now. Like, you've already missed like half of like, I know it's like a really great adaptation to the book, so you know what's gonna happen, but like you're really rooting it for others. And then I look to my right,
talking, and then
I start chatting. And I'm like,
yeah, you were tipsy, so you're trying to talk with chicks half your age. Don't take that the wrong way. But you could tell that they really didn't want to talk to this old lady.
I'm not an old
Don't take this the wrong way,
lady.
though.
Knock it off.
But then she was just like, kept asking questions, and they could tell the chicks.
Stop it.
Don't take this the wrong way, though.
Every time you say that, it's already the wrong way.
And I'm sitting in my chair all awkward.
Oh.
Don't take this the wrong way, though.
All right, Grandpa.
It was a good movie. I was pleasantly surprised.
There's obviously like
Good
a
movie.
lot of
I feel like they're giving
versus,
they're giving the seahorse a bad rap. I
Okay,
feel like she's getting it from everybody, and I'm like,
Lively.
is she really that, or is that just a hot news story
No,
of the week?
I mean, it probably is of the week, but also like if you have read Colleen Hoover's books before, it's not like they're the
Don't take this the wrong way, but I haven't.
best, but it is what it is, and it's something that a lot of people are into right now. Reading, book clubs, all of that is kind of like the in thing. So apparently, the actor Justin Ballardini, I'm saying that wrong, but apparently like he was the one that got the rights to do the movie. And that was his thing. But then Blake Lively, like she got starred, but then she wanted to get her production company on board. So like he had this whole thing and this whole vision of how it's going to be. And then she, and of course Ryan Reynolds, like her husband, then they started it. And then there was during like the actors strike, like Ryan Reynolds was like redoing lines of certain things. And so it got really more involved with them, where Justin had this whole storyline. and made it more about like the
Oh,
domestic
see.
violence that is really hardcore and like a very hard conversation to have.
I was wondering because I
Yeah.
even told you later. I was like, I'm surprised. Like I thought it was supposed to be about domestic violence.
Yes, and
She
then
barely got.
well,
you know?
I mean,
she did.
yes, for sure.
Oh,
It's
but I
awful.
just thought it was gonna be more uncomfortable watching the movie.
But because like, you know, it's kind
Yeah.
of played up as like, oh, blooms, flowers, this, that. But then it's like the real serious, awful part that a lot of people go through that don't talk
Okay,
about.
so here's the question.
Yeah,
You like the movie?
I did.
Okay, so taking the fact that you like this, that you like Blake
Yeah.
Lively,
Uh-huh.
taking that out of, just get rid of that, right?
Yeah.
Then was she right to have Ryan Reynolds and
And her own production
production company kind of take over because the movie ended up good?
Yeah.
So
So,
shouldn't the other guy just be grateful?
so that's the other thing. I think that now recently, because like it's come out that he would
Oh,
like
you can see that? Yeah, in your hair you have headphones.
I have headphones.
Yeah, a little piece of headphones.
Oh, I
It's,
was like,
we
yeah.
can't afford headphones, y'all. Zero donations so far tonight. We can't afford, so it's gonna be just
All right.
yeah.
Take
What do
them
you? No. Okay. Are
fine.
we done talking about this?
No,
the movie
no,
was
no,
good.
no. But what I'm saying is like you will not see them together doing any kind of press interviews. You always
Yeah.
see him with his own press team and Blake Lively with Colleen and like Jenny Slate. Like she was great. The sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she stole the show.
Yeah. So again, it's interesting to see that. Now, what is reality? What like we don't know behind the scenes is completely
I'll tell you
different. maybe?
reality.
I don't know. But also, what's selling right now? Well, it is the reason that Blake, you know, and
First world
marketing
problems.
and all of that.
That's
so.
your reality. First world problems. Oh, we make so
But
much money, and you know.
I can't appreciate like, you know, her posting about domestic violence now because I think it came out that, oh, you're talking about your new hairline, not necessarily what like the movie was supposed to be about in like the book. So, I mean, every way you look at it.
I don't know. I mean, I
But
don't know what to tell you.
the movie,
I
yes.
thought was good.
Go see it.
Here's an interesting conversation too, and I've been wrestling with myself on how to bring this up because you know when you have to separate the art, or do you have to separate the art? And I don't have the answer to this. And again, I was trying to figure out exactly how I felt about this so I can like be definitive about it. I like being definitive about my views, like saying this is how it is. That's how I feel about it. You know, this one still has me torn.
Okay.
At what point do you separate somebody's personality from their talent? And you can talk about R. Kelly, you can talk about Diddy, you can talk about all these people. I'm talking about Will Smith and Bad Boys, the new movie that just came out that you can watch from the house. So she made me see her movie on Friday,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to go to the theater because what he did was just, I mean, but I'm going to watch it anyway, right? And also, I'm going into Bad Boys 4 not really liking 3, but the first two I thought were like, I love action comedies. And the first two to me are like just probably up there with like some of my favorite movies, right? And again, the third one sucked. The fourth one, just as good as the first two.
Yeah. What was the third one? The one
They made up for
Okay.
3, and I was just like, ooh. And then, you know, and I think with movies, it's worse than even with like music, because music, it's like 3 minutes of a song and you don't see the person. So you can love that R. Kelly, whatever, Trapped in a Cloud, bad example, because it got like 50 chapters.
Really, Mike.
But with a movie, you intimately like are watching the person, so you really are trying to separate. And I really thought hard about like, what would be my advice to people? I don't know. I don't know, except to tell you my honest opinion, because there's also a lot of people that are associated with the movie. So you don't watch a movie, you just say, screw this guy, then you're hurting the grips, you're hurting the people building the sets and doing the lights and the colorists and all these people that are also out of jobs. So it's a really, I don't know what the right answer is.
I
but
can't remember.
fucking great movie. Sorry for the cursing.
Okay, I can't remember who. If it was Will Smith, there's somebody else that we talked about. This same exact example, and it was like you can appreciate the artist for the artist or the actor for the actor.
But how far?
But also,
I don't believe. I mean, how far can you take that? How far can you take that? What about the director, the famous director from back in the day that is also a rapist that couldn't even come back to the U.S., Polanski or whatever his name is?
Wasn't it Martin Scorsese? Is that who we're talking about?
Why would you bring his name? What?
Wait, wasn't there something?
Polanski is,
No.
or whatever his name is.
I know who you're talking about.
No, you're talking about, I know who you're talking about. Oh God.
See, I
With
know.
the glasses. I know who you're saying. Oh.
But I think that was like our last example when we were talking about this,
Yeah.
doing like all of the awful wrong things. But then
What's
like
his name?
his movie has impacted so many people in their lives, their careers, and their money, and like not just the main, but
I don't know.
everyone
I mean,
behind.
then if you really want to have this conversation, and this is why these conversations are so hard to have, and I would struggle with these conversations, especially on the radio when you're like limited with time, because I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to these things, right? It's just like a debate, and because what about everybody, like all the CEOs that do awful things, but you just don't know about it because they're not on Twitter, or I'm not saying that Elon's doing bad things on Twitter. I'm just saying that, like, everybody wants to go off on him because he at least voices, at least where he's at, because he says what's on his mind.
Yeah.
But what about all these people that are firing or doing awful things? I know a CEO with the one eye. I'm not going to say who, Bob. Did I say Bob? There's a lot of Bobs in the world. Awful, right? And I've heard awful stories about him, but he's not in the public eye.
Yeah.
So people just don't know about him. So is he that different than, I don't know. It's tough.
And also, it was, going up the chat, Woody Allen.
Woody Allen, yeah, who nailed that?
Thanks, Trisha.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
Great job.
Apologies to
Great
Scorsese.
job.
Yeah.
God, how did I? You want to do Wine Wednesday? And then I want to call. I saw Tony up in there. I was going to call him.
Yeah,
See,
give him a quick call.
I don't know if they took his phone now.
Oh, stop it. He still got his computer. So rude.
Come on. Oh, that was for the books. That was great. Wine Wednesday.
It's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it makes her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. Follow information gonna be pointless. Oh yeah. She don't even remember the wine taste, and she's been too white girl drunk.
Yo, anybody see America's Got Talent? That girl last night? Ooh. God. The Prince wrote her the song. Ooh. Wait, there's a second.
You go off on a tangent. What else are we?
I'm a wild
Did we
man.
watch like Mind of Dogs? Or I wanted to watch it. We made a whole like 5 minutes. But I'm embarrassed.
What's your wine?
I'm embarrassed. My nails are so bad that I don't want to hold up the wine.
Oh, hold up the wine. Let's see those nails, girl.
They're so bad. Oh, no, I gotta go get them fixed tomorrow.
Let's see those nails, girl.
So,
She's really not showing the
No,
nails.
I'm
They
really
can't be
not.
that bad. Oh. Again, it's not an auto zoom. Just hold them where your face is. Jeez, Louise.
All right.
Somebody screen grab them
No,
nails.
Please don't. Like my
Nasty.
By the way, this is a fabulous wine out of Cupcake Valley, Cupcake Vineyards. Come on, help me out. This is a Pinot
I'm gonna help
Grigio.
you out. I'm across the room and you're holding the bottle. What do you want me to do?
So this, actually, this one, I always enjoy cupcakes. I'm sure this is a very I don't know, sugary wine, but I like it. It's cheap. It's always under $10. This is a brand new one from Cupcake Vineyards. They always have great Pinot Grigios, Rosé, all that good stuff. But this one intrigued me. It was called Citrus Kissed. And I was like, huh? What is Citrus Kissed? Is it like, a kiss of a lemon? Kiss of a lime? I don't know, but we're about to try out. Apparently it's really good with fish tacos.
Fish tacos? Where's it from?
California.
What do they know about tacos? They know nothing about tacos. And if I was from Texas, they'd have my attention.
So it's vibrant, has a fresh take on a timeless varietal. It's crisp, refreshing wine, highlights of bright flavors, freshly squeezed citrus, and mouth-watering apple. You can serve it chilled, which I put in the freezer for an hour. And now that we've been on the show for 45 minutes, it's kind of warm. It is served chilled, so kind of chilled, with tacos or your favorite potato chips. Oh, that's amazing. Wine and potato chips? Hell yeah. All right, glass, please.
Okay. I was going to say, we forgot to bring up our neighborhood beef of the week.
Oh, God.
We started that last week. It lasted 1 week. We got to, somebody remind me.
Well,
at some point in the week, somebody tweet at me or just let me know to just remind me.
Well, I will.
There's always beef happening.
I got like a message that pomegranate died. And I'm like,
Oh, your coworker?
oh, it's the tree that's in the yard.
Oh, maybe that's what I was
Oh,
thinking. Pomegranate.
Oh, it says, rest in peace, pomegranate. And I'm like, What? Oh,
We had a pomegranate
is
tree?
that, I'm like, is that their dog? But I know the dog's name. So is this
Oh,
a third dog?
no. I like the good beef that happens here.
Oh,
These
well,
people are just
I
like.
can easily pull it up. Anyway, so to
Yeah.
those joining us for this Wine Wednesday, as we have done Wednesdays for several years, cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us
Appreciate
live.
you.
Shout out to the replay gang.
Gang. And if you're not
Appreciate
drinking
y'all.
wine, you're drinking whatever. What is it called? The mocktail?
Mocktail? Cocktail?
The one that
Holiday
I
Inn?
like, yeah, with calm, like magnesium powder with a little bit of cherry tart juice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you get mad at me the other night? I'm like, because when she goes to bed, I make her a calm drink.
Mhm.
And it's some hippie. All of a sudden, her entire life, now all of a sudden she needs magnesium. Whatever.
Okay,
So
it helps
I'm like,
me calm
hey.
down. I got a lot of issues, okay?
So the other day I was like, extra big scoop tonight for you. I can't help it.
No,
Like, I
you're
know
so
it's the
ornery.
wrong things to say. I
Always.
can't help it, though.
Yes.
I
See,
can't
Ace
help
Gilmer
it.
got it. Got my tart cherry drink right here. Good. Sleepy Girl mocktail. That is right.
Ah.
So Janelle, shout out. Yes.
Other people drink that stuff?
Yes, it is a thing.
I do the sleepy time tea. Yeah. But I don't think it helps me sleep. I just, I'll tell you
Does
what
it help
helps
you
me sleep
calm
is
down?
the weed brownies, or the gummies. But I'm out now.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm screwed now.
Oh, God.
I'm real done.
Oh, no.
Got nobody out. I don't know why I didn't think ahead in Oregon. It's my problem. I should have thought ahead.
Okay, hey, chat. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Hook your boy up.
There we go. So, anyways, cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Let's see if we can get a hold of Tony.
Yeah, if his phone's not stolen.
What if somebody answers with, yo? Tony's phone. What's up? Oh, this bitch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Tony. Tony has the worst luck when he's out of town.
Oh.
On the plane, land in 50 minutes.
50?
We'll talk next week, buddy. On the plane. How are you listening to the show live, bro? You must have that. How are you? What kind of Wi-Fi do you have?
Or-
Why is it that I'm the only one that I'll be on Wi-Fi enabled planes?
Yeah.
That's the Wi-Fi is always out on. And it's always like the longest, like going to Hawaii. They'd be like, oh, Wi-Fi. And, so,
Maybe
you get on there like, sorry, our Wi-Fi is not working.
I mean, maybe because you're crossing the ocean for 5 hours, so maybe you should just sleep and take like a chill pill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Says
I'm
girl
the
that's
one
like,
that says.
get another shot.
Okay, so by the way, how is this wine? You didn't even try it.
Oh, no, I was supposed
Okay,
to.
yeah. So
Cheers, everybody.
smells.
Yeah, Tony has the worst luck. Like in New Orleans, he got pussed. In Atlanta, he got punched in the mouth. And then where was he now?
What has happened in Houston? I don't know where he is.
Nothing
PK
in Houston so
PK's like, he's like, oh, what's Tony doing? Is he back home? I'm like, yeah, because Tony and I talk on the reg, like
I don't
by
know. You
ourselves
see-
in a private chat. No, I don't call
you-
Tony. Hi, how
I
are
get all
you?"
my Tony news from you. So, like, you're the TMZ of Tony news. Tony MZ. Portland to LA to Sydney to Perth.
Wait.
The F are you going to? Oh, are you doing the WWE thing? You did do it. Oh, good for you, buddy. I don't even know where Perth is. Sounds exotic,
Australia?
though. Sounds exotic.
Did I just really sound stupid right there?
Well,
Where
that would have been
is
something.
Perth?
So
It's in Australia. Oh, that's right. I'm smart.
Well, he did say Sydney, so that's it's not that crazy of a guess.
That should
Yo,
say-
buddy, you lucky they didn't steal your passport, son. You lucky you didn't have that passport in the backpack. That would have been some S. Dude.
So he can't listen,
got
right?
him.
He's just. On,
Yeah, I think he can listen. Yeah. How else is he texting us?
I mean, you can still text. You can text like if you're on South.
Well, how did you know what we're talking about if he's just texting?
Never mind. I need to stop talking.
It's Denise's Sober
No,
Wednesday.
Tony, nobody punched me.
Yeah, hi, in Atlanta. You got punched right in the mouth, bro.
Was it at 2 a.m?
Yeah, when that wasn't the guy asking for like $1 or something, and you were like, I was gonna give you 10 or I was gonna give you 20, or maybe it was like, I don't know, but you were like, I was gonna give him 20, but I don't like your attitude, so I'm giving you. Maybe it was 5 and 1. I don't know.
This isn't for me.
By the way, he's out there doing the UFC. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got the worst luck. Nothing in Houston so far, though. And I did see, because when I was in Portland, Tony kept saying, and it's something else that I was struggling with, but he was
PK.
like, why? I get it.
PK.
What? The dog's in the curtains. Hang on, everybody. I'll remedy this.
No, stop it. Everyone wants to see Teddy.
We're doing a show. See, now I forgot what was I talking about? Oh, crap. I forgot he's listening. I forgot yeah. Oh, no. Teddy just fell down the stairs. I heard it. I really need to get some. Oh, I wonder if I can get the camera audio from downstairs. Oh, wonder if I get the video from downstairs. Oh, that would be jacked up, though, huh? I wonder if I get the video and play it in front of Denise without her knowing that I'm playing the video of him falling down the stairs. Oh, that would definitely be jacked up. PK, don't do that. Let's see if we can log in. What happened? He fell down, huh? All the way down. Damn.
Oh my God, that's terrible. That's what Kiki did.
Nope, here we go. Here's the tears, everybody. I knew that was happening.
Oh my God. PK.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you rang the bell. He was scared, so he came in here.
Oh, you gotta blame that on me?
Yes, I am.
What?
Everyone heard you
You
ring the
nuts.
bell. You are disgusting. I can't believe that.
My fault.
You hit the bell, and you scared him so much that he fell down the stairs. Now my jaw hurts.
Oh, you gonna blame your broken jaw on me too now?
Oh my God. Damn it, PK. That was right. Everyone leave a damn it PK, please, on our instant voice.
I cannot believe that you guys think it's my fault. Here.
Oh, it starts with an E joining us, too.
Oh,
yeah, it's all PK's
that
fault.
mother effer.
Uh-huh. So, I have to calm down.
You're so lucky. I was trying to pull up the video.
Stop it.
Does anybody know how to? I don't want to go back.
Stop it.
I don't know how to go back.
Do not do that. He is,
Maybe this.
y'all, like every single day he gets a little worse. Like, his eyesight. He's going in tomorrow, which I know that we're supposed to do point and counterpoint.
Yeah.
But I'm too mad at you right now. I can't even look at you.
What did I do?
Disgusted with you. What'd you do? He was scared and came in here, and then you hit the bong dong gong, and you made him leave.
Yeah, because.
And then he fell down the stairs because you scared him.
Whoa, that's been for the last 3 years. The way that we get him out of the room is to tap that, and he goes to the bedroom.
He's blind now.
Well, I didn't know. We gotta put a gate
know.
up.
He is too blind.
I can't find
this.
it. I was really gonna play for you the video, but oh crap! Hold on. Yeah, I can't find it. Well, you really managed to screw me now. I now definitely don't know what I'm talking about.
That's fine. It's fine. So apparently you had to call Elia for some reason today.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot, buddy.
You had to figure out how to be a man for once. What?
That's a fact. Like, when I need, like, some man one-on-one advice, I do go to Elia. I think I told him that on the phone.
Yeah.
But here's what happened to me today. I almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Same with Teddy. He almost died, too.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah.
Final destination. Hello.
This house might be kind of haunted. There was something else, like, remember yesterday going on in the fan? And I'm like, and it started shaking.
Yeah. I think that was you being, I can't say the C word. Crazy.
Oh, my. What C word? Let's calm down.
The crazy one.
Oh.
She started yelling at me. I'm up here working. She started yelling at me. There's something in the walls. Calm down. I'm like, so first of all, she was like, are you up there banging around? And I'm like, no, I'm on the computer. Well, I hear something in the walls. And I'm like, okay. I'm still working. Well, are you going to come down? I'm like, well, last I checked, I'm not an X-Men. I can't go through the wall. So what do you want me to do? Bang on the wall? Bang on the wall. What do you want me to do? So anyway, I go down there.
I take everything
back
about
in the wall.
PK being the sweetest person.
Not a thing in the wall.
You were
nothing.
sweet one day, and then you're sour and disgusting the rest of the week. All right. How did Elia teach you how to be a man?
So today, well, this was before Elia. So today I was like, the downstairs shower we just never used because the people that built this place suck so bad that they put the glass where you turn on the water. Yeah. So to turn the water on, you have to go like around the glass. There's no way to avoid getting wet. And who wants to turn the water on and get sprayed right away? It's always going to be freezing.
Sprayed cold water. Yeah.
It's awful placement. So we've never used it. And we've been here like, 4 years? So anyway, I went down there, and there's like cracks, sizable like inch like cracks around the shower. And I'm like, oh, no, like we've got guests coming. Like, that's definitely, the water isn't going to go in the drain. It's going to go through these cracks.
Yeah.
So I'm like, being the handyman that I am, I got the caulk out. And I actually had some downstairs, but I only had like a small bottle of caulk, right, to fix the small holes because we've had so many like roaches and things coming into the house. So that I've always had to have one like on standby. If I see a hole, boop, I fix it. So I'm like, here we go. So I get in there, and because I'm not using the pump because the smaller thing.
Yeah. I'm
just like squeezing it and I'm filling it up and stuff. And I didn't realize it, but it had exploded out the back. And now there's like caulk like everywhere on my hands. So I'm like, I don't want to waste it. So I scoop it up.
Oh my.
And then I'm putting it on the cracks. And now because the hole in the back is bigger, I'm just squeezing it out the back onto my hands and putting it like where the holes are. And when I got done,
Do
I
you
was
have like a spatula or something you can use? Like, aren't there like they're like metal spatulas, and do you just make it flat? Oh my God! So you're using your bare hand? At least you got gloves on, right?
no gloves.
You're an idiot. Okay.
So I'm like, I got this. And so I get down and I'm like, this looks good because I was able to use my fingers. So it looked like smooth. And I'm like, woo, good job, PK. So then I turn around, I get some paper towels because now there's a huge mess even around where the cracks are. So I start wiping it up. And as I'm wiping it up, I notice that my hands are now very, very sticky. I'm like, oh no, like I got to wash my hands before the stuff dries. So as I stand up, I also notice that the odor, oh my God, it is so bad. I kid you not, there was like 2 seconds when I stood up, and back in my fatter days, this happened all the time. You stand up and you're like, oh, lightheaded. I stand up and I was like, I do blacked out for like 2 seconds. Right, and I'm like, grab the counter, but then my hands are sticky. I'm like, I don't want to grab the counter. We're like, oh, I got to get out of here. It's like so strong now. So I go to the door. I use my elbow to turn the fan on. I didn't have the fan on either. I didn't think that it was going to smell.
You just got yourself high off them.
So high.
Okay.
So then I go to the sink, and I'm like, well, all right. Well, at least I made it to the sink. Like, I got to get the stuff off my hands before stuff goes bad for me. So I turn it on, and I'm like, ah. So I hit the soap. I put a lot of soap on there, and I'm like, I do the birthday song, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. I do the whole thing.
Okay, good.
And I'm like, oh, and I rinse it out. And when I rinse off the soap, my hands are sticky again. So I'm like, oh, I need better soap. So I go to the dishwasher soap, and now I'm spraying my hands.
With Dawn, it's the Dawn Power Spray.
Yeah, just spray the hell out of my hands, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, birthday song again, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to, and I get to the end of the birthday song, and I'm like, oh, it feels good, right? It feels good. And then I go to rinse them off, sticky again, sticky. I can't get the stuff off. Still sticky. So now, what do? I'm like, Siri, where are you? Like, oh my God, like am I gonna lose my hands? And then I started thinking in my brain all the things that I use my hands for. And it's not just one hand, I'm gonna have nubs. I'm not gonna have both hands. What must life be like? I can't do any of this with nubs. So I find Siri, right? And then I have to get paper towels to pick up the phone to hit the button, because everything I'm touching is sticking now. Everything is sticking to me. Even the paper towel rolls. I told Delia this earlier, and I was not exaggerating. You know, what's Christmas Vacation? That was me. Like, everything I touched, there's like stuff all over my hands. I'm like, ah! So I turn on ChatGPT, because everybody knows you can't ask Siri anything. Nothing works on Siri. So I ask ChatGPT, and ChatGPT tells me olive oil, maybe some acetone.
Acetone. Oh my God, no, that's where it went.
So then I'm like, everybody also knows that sometimes AI isn't completely like, sometimes it hallucinates. So I'm like, well, I need to double check this, because what if I put something on my hands that causes a chemical reaction? Because I'm already thinking I'm going to end up with nubs. But what if me trying to clean this stuff is what gives me nubs? So now I'm in an argument with ChatGPT because it won't turn the F off, and I can't touch my home screen because my hands are sticky. And I've already touched the home screen once. So I'm like, turn off. And it stops talking, but it doesn't turn off. So I'm like, hey, Siri, open up. And then ChatGPT would stop talking. So, I mean, you can look at my history. I started yelling. I started threatening ChatGPT, telling it, you're off my phone. You're effing off my phone.
Oh,
you're
my God.
effing uninstalled. Turn off. Turn the F off. So then I'm like, oh, there goes my
Where was this
screen.
happening? Like in the front or in the bathroom?
In the kitchen sink.
Oh, good. So there's definitely audio from all this. I can't wait
Oh,
to
my
pull
God,
it.
there is. Have you been to the bathroom? Go look at our shower.
At our shower?
Yeah, just look at the shower. Just a little peepsy. And then just come right back in so we can get your reaction. Come back in.
Is your timer gone off yet?
Not yet.
What's wrong with you?
So
What?
that was the first home repair project that I was going to come back with.
No, stop
So
home
now our-
repairing. Get someone. Y'all, okay, let's calm down.
Both bathtubs
Please,
now are
can
effed.
somebody please hire PK for a real job? I cannot have him be a home repairman. This
So-
is awful. There's orange Home Depot colored tape all over the bathtub. There was nothing wrong with the bathtub. There is like trash everywhere. That's where I shower. That's my bathtub.
Yeah,
Why is there everywhere?
I'm working
everywhere.
on it.
It's disgusting.
So now So I finally get ChatGPT off by just touching the screen, and then I open up whatever's on the iPhone, Safari or whatever's on the iPhone. I go to the web, and I put in, because ChatGPT said oil and acetone. So I put those things in to make sure it doesn't have some weird reaction, right? And it was like, yeah, you can do those things, right? So immediately I turn around and we have this oil bottle spray thing. So I get paper towels already sticking to me now. Now it's hard to get the paper towels off my hands. So I get that and I douse my hand with olive oil. And, I just go all the way around and I'm like, oh, it's feeling good. Oh, thank effing God. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, I was thinking about, I had to go to the Minute Clinic or whatever it's called.
Urgent care?
So then I put soap. I'm like, all right, let me wash this stuff off. And it felt good. And then I put the water and I wash the soap off. And still sticky. Just as sticky as before. It's doing no good. 3 more rounds of this, hand's still sticky when I notice that if I put my nail up against my palm of my hand, there's actual, like, caulk that's ending up on my actual fingernails. I'm like, ah! So I just start scraping my hand. I'm like, oh, I got to go to the acetone. And I'm going to tell you something. Denise has me every once in a while doing her nails. And my favorite part of doing her nails.
That clearly, look, you guys, look at these nails. This is what PK's done. He's ruined them. Look at all these hangnails. They look disgusting
My
too.
favorite part of doing her nails is taking off the other nail stuff that she has on because I get to use acetone. And I don't know.
You said this before.
I love the feeling of acetone on my skin because it's so cold.
You're so creepy, and
I love
because
it.
the smell is so.
But
Makes
also,
you feel
that's
high.
No, I just love the feeling because it's cold, right? But then I'm like, well, that's only like when it's not supposed to be on my skin. Right now, everything I'm touching is sticky. Like so I just pour it on my skin.
All of it?
Now I'm just like acetoning my skin, and I go back to the phone when I realized that it was like I was like, it feels good. Oh my God, it's starting to not feel as good right now. Oh my God, I think it's stinging. So I go back to the phone, and the phone actually said to put the acetone on a towel. I'm like, paper towels. And then I had to do like that for 4 other times, and then wash my hands. Oh, I can curse now.
Oh, but very sweet.
And also, in the process of doing all this, my ring flies off and almost goes in the spinny dishwasher thing. What is it called? What is it?
The garbage disposal?
Yeah, that's it. Almost went. I'm like, So I pull up the ring, but then the ring's all sticky, and I'm like, I'm glad that the ring didn't permanently stick to my hand.
All of the stickiness is now
It's everywhere.
It's now like
every effing where.
downstairs right now?
Every single soap dispenser, the Dawn, the olive oil. There's sticky stuff on the counter. There's sticky stuff also on your
Stop it.
On the
If it touches any of my stuff in my bathroom, we are
it's everywhere. What's the thing that you make your shakes in? The
I NutriBullet?
NutriBullet? Oh, so much sticky stuff.
See, I came back when you picked me up from work, I like, PK, I have to tell you something. I was so ashamed. Like, I lost the container. I lost the cup that you put my smoothies in. And you just got everything all sticky.
Shush, woman. What do you mean it's going to ruin the garbage disposal? What's going to ruin the garbage disposal? The ring or just... the ring didn't go in there. It got close to in there. So then I just threw it in the other sink because I was scared to touch it and then again, it had a bunch of stuff on that. Anyway.
So is it clean?
What?
Is the house clean? Oh, my God.
Debatable?
No, PK, you know how paranoid I get. What did I do?
If you touch something and it's sticky,
no,
it's not clean.
Stop. You know how crazy I am. Especially we have guests coming in, and I already pre-cleaned the house on Saturday.
It's still clean. It's just a little sticky.
No, I don't know. Nobody should be coming into the house and being afraid that their feet are going to get stuck forever on the floors because it's sticky.
No, by the time they get here, it's going to dry. It's going to be fine. It's just like it's, it gives you traction. It gives you a little texture to grab stuff with.
No.
Anyway, so then I finally get all this stuff. My hands are still a little sticky, but I finally got manageable. And then I put the ring I didn't put on until after I picked you up. So hours later, I'm like, okay, the ring isn't sticky because I don't want to stick on forever in my hand. What if I swell or something? I don't know.
That sounds really screwed up. But.
So, what was I going with this? Use gloves.
Yeah.
Is what I was going to say. Maybe a mask if you're doing it in a closed space or turn the fan on. Oh, and then Elia calls 3 hours later. He was like, hey, man, do you need me? And I'm like, oh, geez. And I knew... I was afraid that I think what Elia would have, he told me to do WD-40, which I should have. I was like, I was on the right track with doing olive oil, WD-40, which we had some. But also at the time, I was thinking he was going to say to, like, go get some cleaner or whatever, which
Oh
I
my
thought about.
God.
But,
So
like, I
panic-
couldn't get in the car to get anything because I'm telling you, I would have gotten in the car with paper towels stuck to my hands so the steering wheel wouldn't get destroyed. And then I'm like, do I put my hands in gloves now with the sticky stuff in there? That's probably not good.
Oh, my
Y'all,
God.
I
This is
straight up almost
insane.
lost my arms. Nub boy.
This is the most insane story.
Oh,
I don't.
it's been my day.
Yeah. What a day! I tell you, what a day.
I wish I can go back to. I wish I could go back to my pool days. When was this? Sunday. Everybody was making fun of me.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Pool day Sunday. I'm looking at the sun. There's a giant sunspot right now. I invite anybody with solar glasses to check it out. And then the old ladies here at the block and Denise, everybody's making fun of me.
Okay,
Real cool sunspot.
Sorry, I'm going back. So this what happened around like 10 a.m. this morning?
Yeah, no, it was after. Yeah, it was 10 a.m. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's when I see you in the bathroom.
yeah. So you'll see me in the kitchen. I was in there for like a good, I don't know, half hour.
Oh my God, PK.
You can hear me visibly.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to listen to myself yell because ooh.
And poor
Oh
Teddy.
no, that's gonna be the sequel to This Is It. Or what was the movie?
It ends with us.
I think I was pretty abusive to ChatGPT.
Did you ever?
So shut up, you gotta be.
It was on.
effing cancel.
It was on Friday where you showed me the video of you just being like destroyed by the cord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't pull
so
it for it. Yeah.
Self-defeated. You got a lot of issues with.
You want to bring that up?
Are you sure you want to have like cameras around the house? It's quite embarrassing for you.
I wonder.
Good God, PK.
Well, the camera's facing
Jesus.
outside, so I know. What the hell?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, were you out there on our patio?
When? Right now? No, I'm right here.
Remember when you said some shit's going down?
Yes.
Oh,
What happened?
I don't know, but some shit's going down. Or
Right
went
now?
down. Oh, I think. Was there a dog attack?
On our patio?
Yo.
I told you. Was it a
look at
raccoon?
this. Oh, I don't want to put their business on there.
No.
You remember
Oh
earlier
my
when I was
God.
like, we need some dirt from the neighbors?
Oh my God! It happened on our patio.
Oh. Oh, poor girl fell down. Look at it.
Wait, fell down on our
Yeah.
stairs?
Look at it. No.
They're all down on the ground.
This is.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, I love.
Let me
Wait,
see
well, I'm
right
going
here.
back to me.
I want to see it right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
I want to make sure no one's dead on our patio right now.
They're not. I'm looking. The live view shows the patio's good. I wonder what happened. Here.
Oh no!
Is that us? You can
Oh,
hear us
no.
outside? Oh my
Yeah.
God, we're loud.
Everyone's listening
Okay,
to
guys,
us.
we can't have this conversation very loud because obviously she can hear us next door. I think that's, yeah. Yes, you were right. I should start listening to you more. Yo, remind me to start listening to her more.
Oh no! I might need to make a call.
Well, you can't make a call until our show's over, and you still got to do match
No.
2.
Okay, do match 2.
So you don't want to hear me yelling at ChatGPT?
No, I can't right now. I'm heartbroken.
Well, I don't know because the camera does. I don't want to cop out. The camera does face outside, so I don't know because it wouldn't be motion. It used to face the kitchen. I need to turn it back around. Ace, can we see? I don't want to put their business out there.
No,
You
'cause
know,
it's
one thing like talking about them because you don't know who we're talking about, but like,
yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, I'll leave for match 2.
All right, match 2, everybody. Oh, I got some good words. You know what? I did my best to actually pick decent words that I think you all can actually, well, at least maybe one of you could win. Let's go.
Match 2, what words will you do? Don't pick like Denise or you'll be through. Match 2, Denise is out, hey. She picked platypus and souffle. She's the queen of crazy picks. Words so wild they never stick. So bring your A game, don't delay. Match those words, win today.
All right, your 2 words are
She's the queen of crazy picks. Words so wild they never stick. So bring your A game, don't delay. Match those words, win today.
I'm the worst. I even cut off a song. Computer and looking. Those are your 2 words. Computer. So whatever you think of for computer, put that in first. Looking. What does that make you think of? Put that as a second word. Drop them in right now.
She's the queen of crazy picks. Words so wild they never stick. So bring your A game, don't delay. Match those words, win today.
Come on in. How's he doing?
He wants to come back in. I don't know why.
Oh, I got a nice, hey, somebody donate so I can hit that bong gong dong real quick.
Okay.
That's the listener's fault. You know what? I'm going back to, I'm blaming y'all because you didn't donate, so I didn't hit the bong gong dong. So that mother effer thought he was like, hey, I'm going to go in there. Next thing you know,
Poor Teddy.
down the stairs he goes. You got.
Stop it. That is so heartless. No, you're better than that. PK.
Am I?
Look at me.
I try to be better.
You should be better.
I'm trying.
You're not
Doing my
trying.
best.
No.
I really want to be better.
You want to. You're
Will
not
I
trying.
ever grow up?
No, never.
I didn't think so.
Anyway.
Match 2 time right now. Your 2 words. Well, let's start with the first one. And I got to tell you, the Snuggle Sisters want me to play your song. So I need you to screw this up.
Oh, I don't want to lose. I'm not losing on purpose.
All right.
Sorry, girls.
Give me one word for computer. Computer.
Computer mouse. Hey, there's your computer. I'm trying to visualize computer. Yep. Computer's obviously a screen. It's like that's right in front of you. Computer. No one's touching it. Laptop.
I'll be honest. When I came up with this word, I was trying to be like, what would I say to it? And my 2 words was mouse.
Okay, so that's not it.
And no, I'm not saying that. And screen. Those are the 2 words that I immediately thought of.
Yeah, computer screens. Everyone's.
But I'm not saying that those are. I'm honestly telling you.
Or is it like computer monitor? Because it's not really a screen.
Yeah,
it could be a monitor.
That's true.
Because like I have 2 monitors. I don't have 2 screens.
It's up to you, really.
Computer monitor. It sounds stupid. Computer screen. Ugh, does that sound dumber? Oh no.
I'll tell you what.
Lock me for screen.
Okay. All right.
Is it monitor? Stop. Don't play the song.
I gotta say, I am happy that you went. You got it. There you go. You got it. You got it.
Did anyone say monitor?
Nobody said monitor.
No, thank God I didn't go that
No,
way.
you did say bootleg said monitor.
Okay,
Joke's on you, bootleg coming after the kid earlier. I see you. Let's see. Screen. Trisha is in.
Okay.
Ace is in.
2?
Leslie.
3? Hell yeah. Okay, it's okay. We got more. It's fine.
Okay. Well, no, you really just have one more word. Here's where Denise.
Stop it. Okay. Eyes are.
Here's the Snuggle Sisters get their song right here. Earn that song, girl. Your second word is looking. Looking.
Good. Oh, it's got to be good looking. Duh. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Looking at me. Looking mirror. Looking. What else would you be looking at? Oh, at. Looking. I looking. No. We looking. No. We're looking. We're good looking. Lock me in.
Good looking. We're going with good looking.
Good looking.
For the win!
Damn it, Denise.
Damn it, Denise.
Damn it, Denise. Damn it, Denise.
What do you mean? No one said good looking.
Well,
Are you kidding me?
looking glass was the number 1 answer that we got in from multiple people. Glass. You would have got the win for Ace and for Trisha. And by the way, Snuggle Sisters also said glass. Leslie said glass.
Oh, no.
Bootleg said glass. Janelle said glass.
Okay, I got it.
Anita said glass.
Everyone said glass but me.
Yeah. Denise, not so much.
What did you say, PK? You said that you always have like a word. What was your word for looking?
Screen time is what I was thinking. Screen time. I wouldn't have got that either, but it's not about me, it's about you.
No, the word is
What do you mean?
good. No, the word was looking.
Oh, I don't know why I just thought screen.
I don't either.
Looking. Well, I'm going to say glass. Looking
Oh,
glass.
sure.
Duh.
Sure.
Damn it, Denise.
Damn it, Denise.
Damn it, Denise. Damn it, Denise.
Damn it, Denise. Oh, 3D.
Man. 3D. Can we go to the zoo and see animals in 3D this weekend?
No, I'm at a crossroads because I do
What?
want to play that call, but it says it's dirty. So I
Oh.
don't know if I can play a dirty prank to take us out of here. Should I Is there anything else that's on your list? I'll save it for last. Maybe we'll end the show.
Okay, I was gonna say notes. Teddy, which we saw him. He made an amazing appearance today on Tonight's Show, just
right
to
down the
show
stairs.
you guys that he has fully bloomed into his fluffiest of self in his entire life. And the reason being, everyone knows that you has watched the show. Teddy hates scissors, hates hairbrushes, and hates the groomer.
And guess who has to take him to the groomer tomorrow? I have to wake up tomorrow 2 hours early and see if I can give him 2 Trazodomes.
Mm-hmm.
2. I'm going to actually, in
calm him
fact,
down.
I can do it right now. Where's my phone? Because I'm going to do this in the morning anyway, so let me just do it right now.
Oh, what are you doing?
I had just...
You have to confirm your appointment?
Just a research question, I guess. I'm doing research.
Okay, research. Calling ChatGPT the boyfriend.
Hey, how many Trazodomes can I give an 8-pound dog without killing it?
Oh my God. Okay.
Check with your vet.
Well,
I'm really concerned about your question. And it's important to handle this situation with great care. The dosage of any medication, especially one like Trazodone, should only be determined by a veterinarian. Giving the wrong dosage can be very dangerous for your dog. Please contact your vet
you're not going to answer it, are
or
you?
take your dog to an emergency animal clinic for advice. They can provide you with the correct dosage information and
I
ensure
think that he's correct.
Yeah.
I think that he's absolutely correct. But the fact that he answered all that with like a shaky voice, like, oh my God, I'm actually very concerned. But unfortunately, Teddy's vet dropped him last week, as we all found out. So I can no longer call Dr. Seaman. I think that we should look at the pill bottle and just give what it says.
I think I'm looking for. I need to do a better job, like.
At what?
Just naming things on my phone. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna try.
You're right, Trisha. 8 pounds is tiny.
Okay, let's try with the 70 billion model. Let's go this one. I'm gonna try again. It's loading. Hey, how many?
Hello.
Shush.
How many what?
Oh my God! I'm about to ask you. Could you just hang on a second?
No, I didn't hang up.
No, I said, can you?
No, I'm a chap.
No.
I'm a.
I know what you are. How many milligrams?
Just a small bridge.
How many milligrams?
Of what?
I'm about to tell you.
Lost you for a second.
Yeah.
You were asking about.
I'm asking how many milligrams of Trazodone can I give an 8-pound dog without killing it?
Oh no, I'm not a vet, but I can try to help.
Yeah, please.
However, I must advise.
Just
I would strongly.
Just help.
Trazodone for dogs should be prescribed by a vet.
No shit.
Generally,
You said you could help, so help. How many?
I'm going to give you some general information.
Well, get to
Please consult a vet ASAP.
That's not
The usual
information.
dosage is around 0.5 to 1 milligram per pound of body weight.
Oh.
So for an 8-pound dog, that would be around 4 to 8 milligrams total.
Oh. 4 to 8 pounds. Oh, 4 to 8? Is that you said 4 to 8 milligrams? He's getting all 8 tomorrow. If he dies, it's on you.
Okay.
No. Please don't give her the full 8 milligrams.
Oh, we're going all the way up. Nothing can stop us. I'm all the way up.
I think we've got a serious problem here.
Yeah.
I'm begging you, please, for the dog's safety, consult a vet before giving any medication.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Thank goodness that was just a test. Please, seriously.
Do you have
for
a good job?
What?
I've got one. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
Because he was tired. That's stupid.
2 weeks. That one didn't quite roll well. Okay, let me try again.
Yeah,
Why
please.
couldn't the bike? Why didn't the dog go to the vet? Because he was feeling a little rough. Chicken crossed the playground.
That was pretty good.
I thought to be honest, I thought she was going to
good.
say, why didn't the dog go to the vet? Because PK gave it too much Trazodone.
Oh, that would have been great.
Nope,
Yeah.
stop.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Enough.
Love you,
Turn
bye.
it off. Nope. Love you.
Yeah.
Knock
My
it
girl.
off. Okay.
Catch you later.
Bye.
No, stop it. Okay.
I love her.
I think it's time for me to go too.
Yeah, I know. The wife's getting angry.
Goodbye.
Whoa.
Bye. Anyway,
that's what AI is going to be. It's when you can limit the delay between the questions and the response, and you can have a fluid conversation. That's where we're headed to, folks.
Okay, and I agree with that because, like, in my notes, I put. Did you read mine?
Your notes always.
Sure. Am I an off-brand bitch? Okay, that was the question I had.
Oh yeah, no, we were listening to Ilya's playlist. Going back to
I know,
Ilya.
I know.
I have that here, off-brand bitch, because you were like, I ain't no off-brand bitch.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
what they
you just
talking about?
shop for shoes on Amazon. Kind of are.
I know
Like,
they're supposed to be Jimmy Choo's at like $7.50, and I get them for $39.99.
Yeah, that's an off-brand bitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, you do what you gotta do. Like one day.
Well, then you can't sing a song and like proclaim it then that you're not an off-brand.
Here it is. I think I was just replaced by AI, and no one believes me, and we are doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she got a body, woo.
No, I'm talking about what happened at work today. So like I host like a meeting, and it has like 30 participants, like either like straight up in front of me or like on, I don't know, on Teams, right?
Yeah.
And so somebody is like not available to join, so they put AI in for themselves.
Get out.
And AI took the most accurate notes ever. And I'm like, today's Denise's blah, blah, blah meeting, we touched bases on A, B, C, D, and went into details about this, and then also this. And I'm like, oh my, and it was like within 30 minutes, and I'm sure it could have been less. And then, of course, I'm interested. I'm like, why am I getting sent this? Is everyone getting sent this? Is now nobody going to come to my meeting because everyone's going to get my notes? I'm like, that's not the point. I write this.
So good.
I love
I hate
it.
it. But I'm like, I write the paperwork and we go over it and we have a
Isn't it
discussion.
better for them? It saves them time not to have to go to a movie.
No.
A meeting.
No,
Why don't you just,
no,
how about this? Instead of the
meeting is
AI,
a
cut the middleman out, just send them the notes.
Yeah, because nobody freaking reads them. And the whole
Well, then
point
they're not
of the
gonna read the AI
conversations.
notes.
Well, the whole point is to have like conversations. All right, do you guys have any questions? How can we make this better? Blah, 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 blah. It's a very like collaborative situation. So then like AI just spits it all out. I'm like, well, glad that you didn't show up to my meeting, so-and-so. I'm going to call you out on it when I see you. But I'm like, next time, can you please not send me my own meeting notes? Like, I did it. And then she gave me like a 78. I'm like, am I a C?
What, the AI grade you a C?
78.
Sounds
yeah.
about right.
And then with like interaction, I got an 86. It's like, okay, good. Because like I talked to everybody. But I'm like, who's grading who? I'm like, I did not come to get a job where I'm getting graded by an AI. I am not happy about this shit. So anyway, I said, what is it?
Yeah, even Elia says that. Seems like the meetings are pointless. No offense.
They are not.
Yeah,
pointless.
Just get the AI to send out some
You don't even
whatever.
know
Call
what
it a day.
Everything.
You're the worst part about working is having to go to pointless meetings.
They're not pointless meetings. It's about actual things with actual humans, with actual events, spending money that.
Or just
really
use an
matters.
AI.
Or no, that's not what the. I mean, I know the industry.
Use your brain, baby.
I know the industry is changing, and I know it. Like today, they're like, "Oh well, don't worry, AI will never take our job." I'm like, ha, ha, ha. I start laughing. They're like, "What's so funny?" And I said, "Oh well, AI took my radio job, so like, let's calm down a little bit. They're not going to take my event planning manager job. Yeah, they're going to make like $10,000. Stop it! I'm still going off. You got to go off for 3 hours."
You're always talking so long. Your stories go on and on like an endless song. I try to escape, but I can't break free.
Well, I played you the quick version. Did you want the full song?
Damn it, Denise, you always got something to say, but your story drag on and never fade away. I try to listen, but my patience is wearing thin.
Real thin.
I don't know if this story will ever reach its end.
It hasn't yet.
Damn it, Denise, your words keep on flowing, but the plot is like a river that keeps on flowing.
Uh-oh.
I'm drowning in the details, can't find my way out. I just wanna scream and let my frustration shout. Damn it, Denise.
Even Tony from the 30-some thousand feet in the air. I wish Denise had a Damn It PK song too. Oh.
Your stories go on, they never seem to cease. I'm begging you, Denise, just give me some peace.
Oh, these are the jams, though. Like it's like that. I mean, I know you're talking about your meetings. In all seriousness, to be able just to write some lyrics.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
And by the way, then you hit a button that says, "Do you want to refine these lyrics?" And then the AI does a better effing job, and then it spits that out within like 3 minutes.
I love how like my story was not even 2 minutes and yours was 12, and you cut me off. But
I almost
anyway,
died. You
got it.
just didn't send out notes at an
I
effing
almost
meeting.
died. Look at my fingernail; it's bleeding.
I failed to see the correlation. Maybe I'm going to call that. By the way, shout out to, who named the show a few weeks ago? Because I named it that, and that's the title of the show. Tonight's show must be Almost Died Too. Look at my fingernail. that might be it. We got to get out of here.
We
gotta
do.
Yeah. Should I don't know if I should. Put
it on for those that are listening with their subscription. Yeah.
Let me see how bad it is, maybe?
It's pretty.
Maybe it's not that bad. They're just calling a random guy in L.A. And this was 2007.
Honestly, it is.
2006. I don't think it's that bad.
I recall you're getting skinned.
Yeah, it's Jesus.
Jesus.
Pretty bad.
It's Jesus.
Jesus.
It's really the simplest, mechanism of a prank. The hardest part about that is just being able to get him to answer the phone. So I think this one took about a month to pull off. This wasn't all in the same day.
Hello?
Jesus.
Who is it?
Jesus.
Hello?
Jesus.
Who the fuck is this, huh?
Jesus.
My name is Jesus, goddammit.
Yeah, this gets pretty. You know
I
what?
think
I'm gonna throw this for the plus subscribers.
There you go.
We'll do that because then I
that's
feel
great.
bad if the sisters are still in there.
Yeah.
Housekeeping note, Carol, I did get your email. Please don't ever apologize.
Oh, Carol.
That's just idiotic, Carol. We appreciate you checking out the show, no matter how you can. So, and also for everybody else that can join us live or for the replay, gang.
Yes.
I mean,
we love you guys so
just
much.
go back to the beginning of the show and see how excited Denise was to call out some names that she hasn't seen in a minute. So.
I know. I really do.
I know.
I know. All right.
Anything else? What are we going to do next week? We don't know.
We don't know. Still to be determined, but follow us on our Discord or on Instagram, Facebook at PKNDK. We will share updates there.
Or you can find me at Duran's mom's house.
No.
Yeah.
We'll talk to him soon.
Okay, I doubt it. He's dead.
In 2 weeks. And nothing. Sorry.
All right, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, until then, who knows? I don't know. Maybe we'll have some other people here. Maybe it'll be 2 weeks from now. But please be good. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye. I didn't have the thing up. All right, now, bye.
Bye.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkndk.com. With replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye. Stop. Bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.